The president feels that it's up to the people of Alabama to make that determination who their next senator will be. I've answered a number of questions on this topic, and our position hasn't changed over the weekend. It's certainly still the same as it was when I answered those questions on Thursday and on Friday. We support the people of Alabama making the decision on who their next senator should be. John.
Would you be pleased if Roy Moore wins his Senate race in Alabama? Would the White House be pleased with that outcome?
Look, obviously the president wants people, both in the House and the Senate, that support his agenda. But as I've said, and as the Hatch Act prohibits me from going any further, we certainly think that this is something that the people of Alabama should decide. And I'm not going to be able to weigh in anything further beyond those comments.
My question is, does the president really regret intervening in the case of the UCLA basketball players? And what message does that send to other U.S. citizens who may be held captive by a foreign government?
Look, the president was certainly very glad and thankful to see the release of the 3 UCLA athletes by the Chinese government. And frankly, it's really fortunate that the president has built a strong enough relationship with President Xi of China that he was able to help secure the release of the American citizens. Whenever the president is able to use his office and those relationships to help American citizens held overseas, he's certainly going to do that. And again, certainly the president was happy to intervene, and I think he's made that clear by taking that action upon himself to do that without being asked, and certainly something that he's done several times in these brief, short 10 months that he's been in office, where he's secured the release of several American citizens and brought them home.
What more would President Trump like to see from them? What would satisfy him?
I think that the president, like I said, was happy to intervene. I think it was less about the players, and the father of one of the Americans released seemed to have a problem with it. Frankly, it didn't seem like the father wanted the president to intervene, which I think would have been a sad thing if he hadn't, most likely.
And does he believe that he really should have left the players in jail?
No, I think if that's the case, he wouldn't have taken the action that he did, and certainly acted in order to help get those individuals released and brought back to the country.
If that's not how he feels, then why did he say that he should have left them in jail? And
Look,
what are we supposed to take from that?
Look, the president it was a rhetorical response to a criticism by the father. Again, I think the president was happy to see the release of these individuals and have them back in the United States.